Have you got a look at that? Hello everyone, my name's Martyn Odell, aka the Lagom Chef, and welcome to Dish Up Disney. This is a series where I recreate dishes from Disney films. Over some of these. Oh, that'd be handy, yeah. Ta-da! If you look around the set, there are a lot of clues. I think I know what we're doing already, but please may I have the envelope? Thank you. It's a Disney Pixar movie. It is, of course, Ratatouille!
Good food is like music you can taste, color you can smell. There is excellence all around you.
And we're going to be making a Ratatouille. That was kind of obvious, but this is a fantastic film. I absolutely love it. It is the creme de la creme of all chefy, foodie movies. So let's have a little look on Disney Plus. What is going on?
Ratatouille? It's a peasant dish. Are you sure you want to serve this to Ego?
Sauce. So normally it's all mixed through in a big pan, but this is all layered up. Little cartouche on top. Roller skates. You got roller skates? Right, I'm going to pause it there. There is so much to go over in that one scene. So, Ratatouille, like they said, bit of a peasant dish, but what they've done is they've elevated it. Thomas Keller, one of the most decorated chefs in the US, he played a role in sort of bringing that dish together. It's called a confit bialdi, but we're not going to go into it too much. We'll talk about that later. But what we need to do is go get some of the best produce, and we're going to try and recreate the Ratatouille. See you on the other side. We're here in Islington and we're off to see my mate Freddie, who is the store manager at Nourished Communities, a fantastic independent deli. They do some of the best produce in London, which is going to be fantastic for the food we're going to be making. So let's go have a look. Ooh, Freddie!
Hey, how are you doing?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
We're going to have a look for some vegetables.
Excellent.
What have you got for me?
I've got all the wares. What do we need?
So we're going to be making the food from Disney Pixar's Ratatouille. We're of course going to be making the Ratatouille, or confit bialdi, I think they call it.
Confit bialdi.
Yeah. We need some beautiful produce. We're going to go like top tiers. The confit bialdi is like the creme de la creme.
Creme de la creme. So to my knowledge, we need some courgettes.
Yeah.
We're going to slice up nice and thin. We need some aubergine. We need some herbs.
So we're going to go for some of these. It's the
Lovely.
smell of like fresh produce though. When you get it, it's just...
It's second to none.
Yeah.
Right, I'll grab a basket.
Oh, that'd be handy, yeah. Thank you, mate. There we go. So we're going to grab some peppers as well, but tell me a little bit about Nourished Communities as a whole. Like, what's the purpose?
So it started as a bricks and mortar farm shop, essentially, mostly fruit and veg, and now we stock about 250, 300 independent producers.
The community is awesome as well, because the people that come in, they're all just like, Freddie, how you doing?
That's the best part. I grew up around here, and I'm now part of the community, and it's a really lovely feeling, as it should be.
As it should be. What else do I need for a bialdi? Passata? We need some kind of tomato-y stuff, I think.
We need some passata, we need some onions as well. Got one of these.
Oh, look at that.
Stick that in there.
The rest is made with love. Oh, right, great. Well, I think that's got everything I need.
Let's run this up.
Do I get to press buttons and weigh things?
You can press the final button.
I love it.
I'll send you on your merry way.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you very much for coming in.
Nice
Good
to
luck.
see you. See you later. So, I've just got back from Nourished Communities and brought some amazing produce back, and the team have told me that I'm jumping on a call with Harley Jessupp, who is the production designer on Ratatouille, and he is an all-round legend. So we're going to jump on a quick call with him, have a chat, and then we're going to get cooking that Ratatouille. Hello, Harley, how are you?
Hi, Martyn. It's good to see you.
Okay, Harley, a production designer on Ratatouille. You've worked on some of the most beloved Pixar films. You've won a lot of awards. So for those people that don't know, like myself, could you let us into your world, what a production designer did on Ratatouille?
Well, as production designer, I'm leading a team of illustrators, set designers, sculptors. We're working on the look of the settings and the characters of the film.
This film speaks to me in so many different ways, but How did you manage to go about, navigating that space of making sure the animation was a direct representation of a chef's world?
We did a lot of research. All the Pixar films go through this, but I feel like on Ratatouille, we went the extra mile. And, that included several trips to Paris, which was awesome. Brad Bird, the director, and Brad Lewis, the producer, asked Thomas Keller if he could produce this dish, and he did a whole different recreation for the Ratatouille. And we needed something that was like a jewel in the plate, and we could make that point of Ego, the food critic, how it would bring him back to his childhood, just the taste of that.
Is that bit with the first mouthful, and it just sends him back. So that's what food's all about for me as well. So it's really amazing. Give us a bit of a time frame of getting to the final point. How long did that whole process take?
I was on the film for almost 6 years. Could you imagine?
6 years? That's my son's age.
But it was a long struggle to get the story to work right, but still a joy to work on. I'm still proud of that film. Anyway, Martyn, I've been wondering what you feel like as a chef. How does Ratatouille strike you?
Well, I'll tell you what, there's lots of key points in it that either throws me back to working in restaurants, all of the pots and everything going on and the chaos of service. It just, for me personally, that's what I really loved about it. Harley, thank you so much for your time. I have to dash because I've got to go and actually make the confit bialdi for myself now. So wish me luck. Thank you once again, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Martyn. It's been really fun.
There are possibilities unexplored here. We gotta cook this. Now, exactly how we cook this is the real question. Oh, yeah.
Now it is time to make the ratatouille. I'm inspired. I'm ready to go. So, gas on. Right, take your tongs and you're just going to pop your peppers and then we're just going to char them all over. So, find a bit of the flame. What you want to make sure is you're just going to have a consistent char all over because that's going to help the skin peel off. So this dish is all about making sure everything is refined. So the sauce is going to be beautiful. Onions being diced. I always think with food, it's about making it taste how you want to taste. If you like a pungent sauce with lots of garlic, chuck more in. Okay, so onions diced, garlic ready. Our peppers are beautifully charred now. So all we're going to do, pop them in a bowl. And then we're just going to wrap these just so they start to steam and sweat. That's going to soften the skin. So in classic ratatouille fashion, we've got the tiniest pan. Just going to turn that on. There we go. And we're going to make our sauce in here. So a little bit of olive oil. And then you can go in with your onions. And then we're going to gently fry those off before we put the garlic in. We're also going to prepare our veg. So all we need to do is create some nice discs. So you want the vegetable to have a little bit of give to it. You don't want to go too thin, but you don't want to go too thick because you're going to have to create a nice fan, so they need to be able to bend. Now, a good way of judging how much vegetables you need is just roughly chuck them in, and then you want to know that you've got enough for that. So we can use that for something else another time. We've got some beautiful courgettes. Same again, nice and thin, just so they will fold. Right, we're going back to the sauce quickly. Garlic is going in. So you put the garlic in after the onions because you want to get the sweetness out of the onions, and the garlic will burn if it goes in too soon. So that'll just help get that going. More veg. For the sauce, we're going to put some tomato puree in. This is now your tomato. Goes in. Right, I'm going to turn the heat down on this. Nice and low. Take a little bit of basil. We are doing a nice refined dish. Pop that in. Now you want to go for a firmer tomato because you still want it to hold its shape. So nice thin strips. The peppers, they should have cooled now. And all we need to do is just take a knife and just really gently just scrape like that, and all of that skin will come off. So from here, all we need to do is just take the seeds out still. So just run your knife around. Okay, so we need this sauce to be beautiful and smooth, so you can blend this however you want. I'm going to go with a stick blender. In you go. Now, you must have a taste before we serve it up. Now, all we need to do is construct. I'm going to create a little production line here. So, the sauce goes in at the bottom. Just a thin layer of the sauce. I'm going to go 1 tomato, 1 aubergine, 1 courgette, stack them quite tight, and then 1 of those. Come on, everybody. 1 tomato, 1 aubergine, 1 courgette, and another courgette. Okay, so look at that. That I have attempted to do my best spiral, but I've accommodated the dish with extra bits going through the middle. So just over the top, just a little bit of olive oil. And then before we started, what I've done is create a little cartouche. This is just a little piece of parchment I kind of just roughly drew around the top. This is going to go in the oven, 180 degrees, 15 minutes, and then we'll be back in plating. So the ratatouille has had about 15 minutes in the oven. You don't want to like cook it until it's stewed down. Now this is apparently is the tricky bit. What we need to do is collect all of this, put it into here, and then it should stand up. So, chef fingers, right, you get in there, you get in there. Have a little test, see if it stays. Yeah, staying. And then what we do is we take some of these presentation pieces and put those on top like that. Last little bit, ring is up. Look at that. Oh, the sauce tastes amazing. I'm just going to do some dotting around the side. And then 1 nice chive sits across the top. So there's only one way to try a ratatouille. I've been itching to get this thing off the wall. Flop it on there. Look at that chive. There you go, look at that. I tell you what, it is actually delicious. The sauce, you know, it's sweet. There's depth to it. It's perfectly seasoned. I reckon Thomas Keller and Remy will be chuffed. I am Martyn Odell and this has been Dish Up Disney. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Disney UK and come along for the next one.
Exquisite. Yes. Yes.